What's up, y'all? So I am finally getting to filming my Colourpop haul. I've been telling you guys on Snapchat and I think maybe in a couple of videos that I had a Colourpop haul coming, and here it is right here. So about a month ago, Colourpop had, maybe a little bit over a month ago, Colourpop had like a huge sale on their site where they had 20% off of everything, and I was like, hells yes, I want to order Colourpop because I had been meaning to order some of their matte lips and some of their satin lips to try them out. So they had this sale going on. We were on our way home from shopping. I was like, I'm gonna buy some shit from the sale because I want to buy Colourpop stuff. So I get on the website from my phone and it's like, oh hey, you're not allowed on the site because there's a waiting list to get into the site. So you have to sit here for like 2 hours on the website and wait to get into the site. I was like, really? Really? So because I was on my phone, I was able to like go do different stuff and then come back. So it's not like I sat there staring at a screen for 2 hours, but I pretty much sat there staring at a screen for 2 hours. And then after that, it took literally almost a whole entire month to get my stuff. The last time I ordered from Colourpop, it took less than a week to get my stuff. So I feel like this sale, and I've talked to like a few of you on Snapchat about it too, I feel like with this sale, they just totally kind of overloaded themselves and got bombarded with maybe people that they didn't expect, as many people as they didn't expect, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And the execution of the sale was just done really poorly, in my opinion. And the reason I think that is because from reading their Instagram post and from talking to some of you guys on Snapchat, there were people in Canada who had ordered after me who were getting their order before me. And there were people in LA who had ordered before me, which if you don't know, Colourpop's based in LA, that were getting their order after me. So the way that they had executed it was just done really poorly, in my opinion. For a minute there, I was like, I am just like sworn off Colourpop forever. I'm never gonna order from them again. But then I thought, you know what? They fucked up. BFD, like, let's just get over it and move on. I'm over it now. I'm not sweating the small stuff in life. Let's do this. We better get into this haul because I'm already 5 minutes in and I got a lot of stuff, you guys. So I ordered 21 lip products, which obviously you could tell it was really late at night. By the way, I didn't get into the website until like 11:30, so it was like midnight when I was ordering all this shit. So I was like delirious. Follow me on Snapchat, you know I am not a night owl. I'm gonna go into the lipsticks first. I swatched all the lipsticks on my lips. If you can tell, I have like a little bit of pink hue around my lips. It's because I sat here for 45 minutes swatching this shit. Props to all the actual YouTubers that swatch shit in every video they do, because goddamn, that took forever. I sat here for almost an hour swatching stuff and now my lips don't feel the greatest. So let's just get into this haul, shall we? All right. Here we go. First up, I'm going to start with the lips. I have kind of a cross between matte, their ultra matte formula and their ultra satin formula. First up on the list is the color Chi. This is the color that I have on my lips right now. I kind of have a combination between this one and the next one, and you'll see in the swatch. This is their ultra matte formula. This is a very thin consistency. It's very opaque, so one swipe, top and bottom, you're good. Also, I want to mention, I don't really care for the formula of the liquid lips, like the ultra matte lips, but I will say putting a balm on top of them makes all the difference in the world, because that makes them movable and then you don't get like the weird butthole lip. And it makes them a little bit more comfortable to wear. There are liquid lipsticks that you just cannot put a balm on top because they get weird and patchy and chunky. All of the matte liquid lipsticks, or all of the ultra matte lips that I have here, I can put a balm on top. I need to just get through the colors, you guys. I've been filming so long, so I'm just... Okay, next up, next color is the color Midi. This is kind of the same formula as Chi. It's an ultra matte lip, and I really like the color of this one. So that was an ultra matte, kind of the same formula as Chi, very thin formula, very opaque, wasn't patchy. Really just one swipe around my mouth and I was good. Next up is Marshmallow. This is an ultra satin, and this is amazing. When this is not like as opaque as far as like you can't do like one swipe around the mouth and you're done, but with the ultra satin lips, it's comfortable to not do that. That didn't really make sense. These are okay not being super opaque, if you know what I'm saying. Like, these are comfortable layering. So these to me remind me of, if any of you guys have ever used the OG Wet n Wild lipsticks, like they're like some of my favorite lipsticks at the drugstore. They're like $1.99. But they're matte and they stay on your lips all day, and then even when they come off, they stain your lips, so you still have color to your lips like for a really long time. Like, these have like 12-hour wear, and it's 12-hour comfortable wear. So these literally is like, the formula is one of my favorite lip formula of all time, and that is what's up. Like, they're so good. So marshmallow, ultra satin, gorgina. I love it. I don't know what kind of a makeup look I'm going to use or wear with it, but I just really love the color. It's very original. I don't have anything like it. So next up is also an ultra satin, and this is the color Magic Wand. A lot of these are very brown nudes or like mauve nudes. You'll see a trend. You'll see a trend. So this one I really like. Formulation, same. That's another thing. The formulation is kind of the same across the board with the satins, just not with the mattes. Catch my drift? Moving right along. I have 21 fucking lipsticks here. BT dubs, this is going to be a long video for all you long video police. So if you want to pause it and get a snack, or if you're a long video policeman, you can go ahead and click out at that little red X right there. So, okay, moving on. Hoyt's in here too, so if my camera's shaking. Next up is Kapow. This looks so much darker on the lips than it does in the tube. Like, when I put this on, I was like, oh, okay, that is way darker on my lips than it is in the tube. Next up is Little Stitches. This also looks a lot different on your mouth than it does in the tube, but it is an awesome color. Next up, and oh, I didn't even tell you. Did I tell you? This is an ultra satin. Kapow is an ultra matte. But it's a comfortable ultra matte. It's just like Chi and the other one swipe, you're good. It's very opaque. Next up is Trap. This also is a hell of a lot darker on your lips than it is in the tube. This also is really opaque, really thin formula. Really nice, really nice. Next up is Beeper. This is also an ultra matte. This one, you need about like 1.5 entire mouth swipes, if that makes sense. Like, it'll go opaque all around, but then you kind of gotta like fill in a couple of areas. So it's pretty opaque. It's not bad. It's not bad. Next up is Bianca. This one is an ultra matte. This one's really opaque, really good, like the formula. Next up is Mess Around. This is also a hell of a lot darker on your lips than it is in the tube, which a lot of liquid lipsticks are. This is an ultra satin though. Formula, amazing. Sits on your lips amazingly. I freaking love this one. Next up is Echo Park. This one is just a really original color. Like, when I put this on my lips for the first time today, BT dubs, this one I was like, oh yeah, I can fucks with this. I really like this color. I don't have anything like this color. I really like it. And this is also an ultra satin. So formula is bombskis. Next up is Teeny Tiny. This one was also another one where I was like, oh my shit, that is dark. Like, I just didn't expect it to be as dark. I know liquid lipsticks are darker than they are in the tube. Like, when they dry down, they go darker, but I was just like, oh, wow. Like, even just pulling it out of the tube. Like, do you see what I mean? Like, how much darker that is? This one really reminds me of Jeffree Star Androgyny. Yeah, so if you have been wanting androgyny, you can't get your hands on it, Teeny Tiny's really close to that. It's not like a dupe for it or anything, but it is very similar, like in tone and formula and stuff like that. So that is what's up. That is an ultra matte, by the way. Next up is frickin' frack. I need some glasses apparently, because I'm like, oh, I'm like fucking 90. Frickin' frack is another one where I was like, oh my god, this is such a cool color, and I don't have anything like this. It's so cool. I love this one. Oh, and that one, And Frickin' Frack is an ultra satin, so A1 on the formula, Bombski formula. Next up is Molly. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking when I got this, because this is really just outside of my box. Like, I am just not into, I know it looks very like purpley toned in the tube, which is probably why I got it, but it's actually super pinky on my lips. Y'all know how I feel about the color pink. I do not like it. Next up is one of my favorites, and it is Tansy. It is this really pretty like chocolatey brown color. I flippin' love this, and it's an ultra satin, and the formula on it is awesome. Now we're getting into the darks, BT dubs. Like, these ones are a lot darker than the other ones. This one is so freaking good. I love this color. Like, ooh, I can't wait to wear it. Next up is Tulips, also super hella dark, like really freaking dark as compared to the tube. You can see like the doe foot is like 3 shades darker. Hoyt, do you mind? 3 shades dark. So this is also an ultra satin. I'm gonna kill him. Could you not? This is also an ultra satin. Tulips is. It's a really pretty like dark mauve color. Also another color that is like on that androgyny line. Next up, ooh, I really like this one. Next up is Limbo. This one is really similar to Tansy. You can tell like the colors. Can you tell like, I'm gonna kill my dog. Wait! Stop barking, please. I'm trying to film. So anyways, these ones, like this is like the whole color range that I got. I mean, they're all just like a shade or 2 lighter or darker than each other, which, I mean, you could tell how tired I was. But anyways, this is just like a little bit darker of a version than Tansy, and this is an ultra matte. The formula on this was really good. It went on really opaque, really nice. Next one is Lost. This is a really pretty, like, not so much a true red, but just a hair of a brick red. Like, it's so pretty. This is an ultra satin. The formula is freaking amazing. I love it. Next up, I have an ultra matte. This is LAX. I did not like this one at all. The formula was so patchy going on, and I don't know if you guys can tell in the swatch, but when I was looking at my monitor, like while I was filming the swatch, I felt like you could even tell in the swatch that it was just like weird and patchy looking on my lips. Not only was this a biatch to get on because you had to layer and layer it, which in turn, because it's a matte liquid lipstick, makes it super heavy and uncomfortable on your lips, but it was a biatch to get off. I do not like this one at all. I really don't. I don't even know. I'm gonna try it with like a gloss over the top of it, but I don't even know if I'm gonna like it like that. Like $5 down the drain. IMO with that one. So next up is the color London Fog. I know this probably looks really pink, like a bright pink, not only in the tube, but on the swatch too, just because of like the camera lighting and white balance and everything. Sorry if I keep looking down, but I'm like checking my time. This is an ultra satin. This is the prettiest like summer red. It's like a really fiery, bright summer red. I love this one, and I'm not one for red lips, but this one was so bomb. It looks so pretty. Last one, thank God. The last one is Prim. So Prim is basically, I know they look different in the tube. They might not even look different in the tube on camera. So this is LAX, this is Prim. LAX is just literally like a half a shade darker than what Prim is. Prim is an ultra satin formula. LAX is the one that I told you guys I did not really care for the formula. I did not like it at all. But I have Prim in the satin, so this one's probably just going to be like I'm honestly probably just going to throw it away because I don't even know anybody that would even like this one. I really do not like this one. But this is kind of the satin version of that. So this has a really good formula on it. It's not streaky and patchy and weird like this one is. So I'm so glad I got Prim to make up for the fact that LAX sucks. So that was it for all my liquid lipsticks. Now let's get into the highlighters and eyeshadows and eyeliners, stuff like that. So first up, I will start with the highlighters, and I'm gonna be real honest, when I was swatching these, because so I got Lunch Money, Stole the Show, and Smoke and Whistles. when I swatched them on my hand, I really couldn't tell the difference between them. Like, I was like, oh, okay, that's not that much different. And when you get them on your face, they probably don't look that much different. They look a little bit different in the pan, but not even that much. So first one I got is Lunch Money. It's like a really pretty pale gold. I think I got this one because I always hear a lot of YouTubers that like are on the fairer side say that this is a really good gold for fair skin, and they were right. It is a very good gold for fair skin, but even though this is a good gold for fair skin, Stole the Show is like a white gold, and it's so freaking pretty. These are all really pretty, but as I said, as y'all see in the swatch, they all look the fucking same. Maybe they'll look different because I have tan skin right now, because I have tanner on. They all just look the same on me. Maybe they'll look different when I'm fair, like the color will actually come out. But as for now, because when I was fair, like before I put tanner on, the only one I was wearing was Stole the Show, just because this has all been like sitting in a box in the corner of my room for a really long time now, because I got these, when did I get these? Like right at the end of May, and it's like the middle of June now. So they've been sitting in a box in the corner of my room for a couple of weeks, and the only one that I had out that I was actually using was Stole the Show. So next up is Smoke and Whistles. I think I got this because I heard Morgan Joyce say that this was like one of her favorite highlighters with that freaking finger dough. So this one is like a pinky toned highlighter, and it's really, really, really pretty on fair skin. I dropped it, that's why it looks like this. But again, you can't really see the color contrast like when you're tan. So if you're like a tannish color like I am, I'm probably like an NC25 in MAC. If you're that, these are probably all going to look the same on your skin. But if you're very fair, like an NC15 like I normally am, then the color will probably come out a little bit more. So, and the highlighters are so pretty. It's my first time using them, and I love them. They're so gorgeous. Like they're not like a cream highlighter where just like, you know, all Colourpop eyeshadows are. It's the same formula, so it's not a cream, so it's not greasy, but it's not a powder, so it's not powdery, you know what I mean? They just, I have Stole the Show on right now. They just sit on your skin so beautifully, and I love them. Okay, shadows. So the first shadow I got is the color Fringe. I honestly don't know why I got this. I think maybe I saw somebody using it in a video, because it's not a color I would typically go for, because it is more of a taupe, and I'm not really into taupe shimmery shadows. Like I'm more into taupe lipsticks, you know what I mean? I'm usually into warmer shadows, so like golds and rose golds and stuff like that. So I don't really know why I got this. I probably saw somebody use it in a tutorial and decided to get it, or I was just delirious and I just fucking clicked. Next color that I got is the color Alchemy. Again, in the swatches, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell a difference. So Fringe, I think, was maybe like their pearlized formula or something like that, and this is like their glittery formula. I don't know, I can't remember, you guys, and I'm too lazy to look it up. I don't have them on my eyes right now. I don't have any of the Colourpop things on my eyes. I actually have a couple of the new MAC Soft Serve shadows on my eyes, which are basically kind of like Colourpop shadows, but I think the MAC ones are more sparkly than the Colourpop ones. So if you have been kind of contemplating the new MAC Soft Serve collection, I'll tell you right now, they're basically Colourpop shadows. They are a little bit more sparkly, but is it worth $17 more for them to be more sparkly? You know what I mean? It kind of is to me. I was at the MAC store and I was like, let me just get them. They're kind of like Colourpop, but I'm here now and I can take them home in my hands. And with Colourpop, God knows when they'll get to me. You know what I mean? So I was like, just give them to me. So I bought 2 of them. The last shadow that I got is Glow Stick. The reason why I got this is, if you guys haven't noticed, I've been super into like neutral eyes and like pop color on the lash line, pop color on the inner corner. I do have a tutorial with a bright pop of color on the inner corner, which I will link down below if you want to see it. I wish I would have had this eyeshadow. The camera is not doing it justice, because this legit looks like a fucking glow stick. Like, it looks like a highlighter. It's so bright and neon. I freaking love it. It's not like the most pigmented thing ever, but you can really, really build it up. And I've worn this on my inner corner, which is like neutralized and so pretty. I'm so into that right now, you guys. Like neutralized and color everywhere else. I'm just super into it. Okay, so last up for my haul, I have eyeliners. I only bought 4 of these because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the formula or not. The first one that I got is the color Prance. This is like a baby blue. As I just said, I'm super into like colory lower lash lines and colory inner corners, so I bought like bright colors of these eyeliners. These are really good, you guys. They stay in the waterline really well. They don't move, they blend out. They're creamy enough to give you time to blend them out, but they're dry enough to not smudge everywhere and to stay in your waterline. So they're really good. I'm gonna order a shit ton more of these because they have a ton of colors. The next color that I got is Zulu. This is what I've been wearing on my lower lash line a lot in Snapchat. A lot of you guys have been asking me for a tutorial similar to this one that I've been wearing in my Snapchat a lot lately. Like I've basically been wearing this look for like a fucking week straight. The only thing I don't like about this is it broke. It's broken. So that freaking sucks. It actually came broke. I didn't bother to like call their customer service or anything like that because I was like, it's $5, whatever, and I can still like kind of use it. So that is what's up with that one. That kind of sucked, but whatever. I can't get over my nail. It's driving me crazy. Okay, next one is Best O. This one is a really pretty burgundy color. I freaking love this one. I got this one because I thought it would be really pretty for the fall to do like in your waterline and on your lower lash line and then in your tight line and then like smudge it out on your like top lash line and then kind of blow it out and do like a really pretty grungy like burgundy eye with it. That would be so bombs for the fall. I might just not even wait till the fall. Maybe I'll just do it now. Do you guys want to see that? Let me know in the comments if you want to see that because I think that would be so cute. And then with some of these colors that I got for lippies now, it'd be so cute. Anyways, Besto, burgundy, cute. The formulation on these are like good across the board. Same across the board. Very creamy. But not too dry, but not too creamy, I mean. Very dry, but not too dry. Like stay in your waterline-y, if that's even like a wordy. I feel like I'm saying a lot of e's. Anyways, the last one I got is the color Maybe. This is like a really pretty, just bright green color, like a green, like Kelly green. That's what this reminds me of. Again, with the neutral eyes and the lower lash line. I told you guys I'm like soup digging that right now. So that is what's up with that. So that is it. I feel like I've been talking for like 8 hours straight. That is it for my Colourpop haul. I told you guys it was a huge fucking haul. Hoyt is now chewing on some of the boxes to the eyeshadows, but whatever, it's keeping him occupied. So anyways, that is it. That is it. If you've never tried Colourpop before, definitely give them a go. They're super hella cheap. Their products are really good. Like I said with the mattes, the ultra mattes, they're not super consistent from color to color as far as the formula goes, but they are still really good, and they are a matte liquid lipstick that you can put a gloss over the top. Like I said earlier in the video, not all of them you can do that with, but these ones you can. So I normally don't even wear them like without a gloss on top. I'm just being honest. I don't, because they're fucking crazy dry. So anyways, that's what's up. That's it for this video. Have you guys bought any Colourpop stuff lately? Let me know if you have. If you have bought stuff and you're like, oh my god, I need this in my life, or you need this in your life. Not I need it in my life, because you already have it in your life because you fucking bought it. But if you think that I need it in my life, put it down there. Put it down there. Put it down there. Okay. So I'm gonna go. I hope you guys have a great day. All right, I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you are not. Follow me on all my social media right here, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.